If you want to live your dream life, you first must stop living your nightmare. If you want to make a 7-figure income, you must get rid of your 5-figure habits. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps that will take you from where you are right now, whether you're at the lowest low or whether you're doing pretty well, and take you to the next level so that you are on track to achieve your big goals and dreams. My name is Craig Ballantyne. I'm the host of the Early to Rise radio show, and I went from being a broke, struggling, anxious, binge-drinking personal trainer who wanted to be none of those things. And I followed these steps. And today I'm happily married. I have 2 kids, a 3rd on the way, living my dream. I've written multiple best-selling books. I've coached 250 people to become millionaires. I want you to be my next success story. And if you watch this video today, it's really going to help. So we go back to the start. If you want to live your dream life, but you're living a nightmare right now, what needs to change? The first thing is your habits. So we need to use what I call the law of subtraction. When we remove the bad, when we take the ball and chain off you, it allows you to go faster in life. I first did this with one of my clients, best friends, mentors, all of those things, a guy named Bedros Keuilian. When I met Bedros in 2009, he was already kind of successful. He had sold some gyms, made some money, lost some money, and he always would be like climbing up and then do something to kind of self-sabotage. And he writes about this in his book, Man Up, where he dedicates a couple of pages to me and the impact that I made on his life. When he started hanging around me, he started realizing like, man, this guy Craig doesn't have the bad habits that I have. And he seems to be a little less stressed and a little more successful in some areas of life. So he started to model me and I coached him on it, just as he coached me on many things in life. And the next thing you know, he went from being someone who lacked self-discipline to one of the most disciplined people in the world. And today he inspires millions and millions of people on social media through his businesses. He's making millions and millions of dollars every year. He's on a world tour right now, speaking in Australia, all because he was able to shed the shackles of his bad habits. He got rid of those 5-figure bad habits that were holding him back from 8 figures and 9 figures. And so if you want to live your dream life, you must first stop living your nightmare. Like me, Bedros also had an anxiety attack that he thought was a heart attack. And like me, what he did next was to shed those bad habits and set himself free. The second step you need to take is to use my ADE formula. Because right now, you're not living your dream life and you might be living a nightmare because you're doing $20 an hour tasks that hold your income level so low. And you need to automate, delegate, and eliminate those $20 an hour tasks from your life so that you shift up, right? Because if you're making $100,000 a year right now, that means if you work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks in a year, that means you average $50 per hour. If you average 50, that means sometimes you're making $100, $200 an hour, and sometimes it brings the average down by the $20 an hour tasks that you're doing. Think about that for a second. Your average income is $50 an hour if you make 100K. But that means that there's activities that you do that are exponentially higher. So we need to shift. And so you automate, delegate, and eliminate. And what you'll do when we go through the coaching with me is we have our clients sit down and they literally throughout the day go, this activity I'm doing right now, can I automate it, delegate it, or eliminate it? They put it in a chart, they put it in a column, and then we move that. And we take them, this is a little line that I stole from Bedros, we get rid of the 95% so that you focus on your 5%, what some people call zone of genius. Dan Sullivan calls it unique ability. It's what makes you the millions, but you can't make the millions if you're shackled to the ball and chain of $20 an hour, so we set you free. I did this for a client named Boris. Boris lives in France. He runs a supplement company. When he came to me, he was super busy, very chaotic business, doing $3 million a year. In 12 months, he hit 10 million because we helped him automate, delegate, and eliminate the little stuff that stopped him from the selling. Man, this guy can make $2,000 to $5,000 an hour with his copywriting skills, but we had to set him free. And that's what you need to do next. The third step, if you want to live your dream life, you must first stop chasing somebody else's dream life. I get it. We see stuff on social media. We see people with Lambos and big cars and traveling here and doing that. And that's cool. And some of those things might actually mean something to you, but most of them don't. Your family, your wealth, your peace of mind, your health, those are the things that really matter to you, and you must figure out specifically what matters to you so that then you can get on the path to that and not go off chasing other people's goals, dreams, even their discipline. I had a very successful friend who had everything in life, but people on the internet told him he wasn't disciplined because he hadn't finished a challenge. So he took time away from his family and his business and he chased the challenge. He chased the disciplined dragon. He chased somebody else's definition of success. He did it twice. He got claps and pats on the back from people on the internet he didn't know. And his wife walked out on him with the kids because he didn't give them the time. He chased somebody else's definition of discipline and lived a nightmare and is living a nightmare because of it. Threw away a dream line. I don't want that to happen to you. I have something in my business, this phrase, your values and vision must drive every decision. Your values and vision must drive every decision. It shows you your true north and it puts you on a straight line to success so that you don't take stupid detours. You know, when your buddy from college comes along and says, let's go to Vegas for a bachelor party. And you're like, no, I want to get married to this beautiful woman. I want to build this business. I want to have kids. I want to live in this neighborhood. I want to have the good life. Go to Vegas? No way. That's a dangerous detour that's going to destroy your life. So stop chasing other people's definition of the good life. Know yours and follow through and focus on it. The fourth thing you need to do is follow the law of action attraction. Not the law of attraction where you sit and you hum and you go, I want some money. No, that doesn't work. What works is the law of action attraction. When you take action, even if it is unsuccessful action, it gives you some momentum and motivation because you feel like, man, I've done something. It builds your confidence. And you stack that confidence, right? I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. Skill stacking, confidence stacking gives you that positive dopamine, that motivation and momentum, so you come back and do it some more. And yeah, you're going to take some lickings at the start. You might not be great at sales. You might not be great at copy. You might not be great at leadership, but you have to get better and you have to do the things to get better. If you just sat there and went, I wish I became a better leader, it's not going to work. But if you go out and you run some meetings and you get some feedback on how the meeting can be better, next time you do get better, and you stack it, and you stack it with your sales, and you stack it with your copy, and you stack it with everything in the productivity side of things so that you become better. And when you take action, success loves speed. When you take action, people notice it and go, I want to be a part of this person's world. You attract good people into your life. And with good people, everything in life becomes easier. And when you take action, you attract opportunity into your life. You write books, you make videos, and people say, hey, I want you on my podcast. I want you on my stage. I want you to do this. I want you to train us. I want to give you money for something that you do, but it only happens through action. It's the law of action attraction. That's where they get it wrong. That's where we've got it right, by taking action. Because if you're living your nightmare right now and just praying for a dream life and dreaming about a dream life, no amount of dreaming is going to bring it to you. You got to do the action to attract. The fifth step, the final step in this road from living your nightmare to achieving your dreams, is better planning and preparation than ever before. If you've run a marathon, if you've done a fitness competition, if you've written a book, if you started a podcast, anything you've done in life, even if you've hosted the most amazing birthday party or went on the greatest vacation, what did you have? What is in common in all of those things? Planning and preparation. Nobody goes on a great vacation by accident. Nobody does a Broadway play that wins awards by accident. No football team wins just by showing up and relying on talent. It's all better planning and preparation than ever before. If you want to lose weight, you do better planning. You do your meal prep on Sunday. You have your workouts planned and you follow them. And you succeed. And the reason why you didn't succeed in the past is you just decided to go with the flow and wing it and walk into the store and go, I'll eat whatever I feel like. No, you needed better planning and preparation than ever before. And when you combine that with removing the toxicity from your life, and you combine that with automation, delegation, and elimination, and you combine that with the law of action attraction, and you combine that with following what matters to you, the vision and values, your values and vision that drive every decision, that's when you are just going to go massively and rapidly from that nightmare to your dream life. I call this the whoosh effect. A lot of people go through life, almost everybody goes through life in a dry spell for a bit, spinning your wheels. You're doing the actions. You're attracting things. It's just not coming fast enough. And then all of a sudden, you build up so much momentum and motivation, and you have so much on your side that whoosh, a wave hits you from behind you, you just fly forward. And that's what's coming to you when you put these 5 steps in place. The whoosh is coming for you. You know you're on the verge of success, right? You just need to dial these things. If you're struggling a little bit with the planning and preparation and the values and vision, I have a killer tool for you. It's called the 90-day planner. It's going to allow you to reverse engineer what success looks like to you. It's going to give you the specific goal. It's going to show you the specific action steps. It's going to show you exactly what you need to do right now and in the next 24 hours so that you get the positive dopamine hit, which gives you the momentum and motivation to move forward. So that you're like my client, Charlie Johnson, who came to me. He did one-on-one coaching at the highest level with me. Charlie paid $30,000 for 6 months of coaching. And we took him from struggling to start this new business to now making so much money on autopilot, having everything in line. Some of it was mindset. Some of it was that leadership, skill stacking. But we just put him on the path from, he was very successful, but now he is uber successful, totally living his dream life, living in Dubai, has all these people that want to hang out with him and lift him up to the next level. He's got clients automatically, all because he put these 5 steps into place. So I want you to go from wherever you are right now, whether it's truly a nightmare, whether it's not too bad, or whether it's pretty cool, to the highest dream level that you can achieve. And it all starts with those 5 steps and the 90-day planner I want to give you for free. The people have paid $5,000 to come to a workshop and help me do this with them. I'm giving it to you for free. Just comment 90 down below and I'm going to give it to you. Or email us at support@earlytorise.com with 90-day planner in the subject line and we'll send it to you. This is my gift to the world because I'm a big believer in what Zig Ziglar said. If you help enough people achieve what they want, you'll get everything in life that you want. So I'm going to go and live that, give you one of the greatest tools I've ever created so that you achieve your dream life. And I want to hear from you. in the comments below on my Instagram at RealCraigValentine or at Support@Rise about how this has helped you. So drop that 90 down below. We'll send that to you, and you're going to go and have that whoosh effect coming for you.